Welcome. Today we're diving into a real story of transformation. We're talking about taking a pharmacy from the daily chaos of just trying to keep up to the kind of clarity and power that comes with having true control over your business. Let's get into how it works.
So let me ask you a question that might hit a little close to home. Does your day-to-day operation feel like you're constantly just drowning in paperwork, trying to keep your head above water? If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone.
You know, the first sign of trouble is usually this: scattered records. You've got sales receipts in one book, your prescription logs are in another, and then expense notes are, well, who knows where. It kind of feels like a system, but in reality, nothing is actually connected.
And of course, that leads straight to this problem: constant, manual follow-up. You're always chasing down inventory numbers, checking on customer payments, trying to remember which medicine batches are about to expire. It is absolutely exhausting, and it just eats up so much of your valuable time.
And then, when you actually want to see how your business is doing, well, you're slammed with delayed reporting. It can take days, sometimes even weeks, to wrestle all that paperwork into a simple profit and loss statement. And by the time you finally get it, the information is already old news.
And here's what it all adds up to: the biggest problem of all: low business visibility. You're essentially running your pharmacy blind, making really important decisions based on hunches instead of actual hard data. You know you're working hard, but you just can't see the results clearly.
But what if you could change all that? What if there was a single system built from the ground up to give you back that control? Okay, this is where we pivot from the problem to the solution. Now, the Kitusawabrands pharmacy system is not just another spreadsheet. No way. Think of it more like a central operating system for your entire business. It's a premium Excel-based tool that's been specifically engineered for a structured workflow, powerful automation, and most importantly, giving you the support you need to make decisions with confidence.
And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? It really is about a change in mindset. It's about leveling up your operations, moving from a simple data entry sheet to a professional, robust system that actually works for you.
So you might be wondering, how does it actually work in practice? Let's walk through the whole flow, from the very first setup all the way to handling your day-to-day sales.
It really breaks down into 3 simple ideas. First, you build your foundation with a really easy one-time setup. Second, you get into your daily operation, just logging your sales and transactions as they happen. And third, you just let the automation take over, as the system does all the hard work for you in the background. So for step 1, that foundation, you'll be working in a couple of core sheets like pharmacy_setup and the chart_of accounts. And don't worry, that chart of accounts is really just a simple list of your financial categories, things like sales, rent, and supplies. You set this up once and boom, the backbone for your entire business is in place.
Then you get into your daily rhythm, which is step 2. All your activities get logged into these really clean, dedicated sheets. So whether you're entering a sale in prescription_OTC sales or an expense in the transactions sheet, your data is clean and organized right from the very start. And here's where things get really cool. This is step 3, automation. While you're just entering your normal sales and inventory sheets, like the batch expiry tracker, are updating all by themselves. Seriously, no more manual checking. The system is doing all that heavy lifting for you.
So all of that simple, structured input, it all leads to the big payoff: getting crystal clear business insights whenever you want them. This is where the magic really happens.
So you start here, right, with your raw daily entries. And look, this information is valuable, for sure, but it's not an insight yet. It's just data. But then the system takes that raw data and automatically organizes it into a professional accounting structure called the general ledger. Now, this is basically a complete, detailed record of every single financial transaction in your pharmacy. And just like that, chaos becomes order. Every sale, every expense is categorized and accounted for, creating a perfect audit trail.
In that organized data from the ledger, it gets transformed into these powerful, easy-to-read visuals right on your pharmacy dashboard. At a single glance, you can see your sales trends, your best-selling products, and the overall financial health of your business instantly.
Let's really connect the dots here. A feature like the batch expiry tracker directly leads to a real business outcome. You reduce waste and you save money. The AR/AP aging report, that's what tracks who owes you money and who you owe. That helps you improve your cash flow. And the automated income statement, that means you can track your profitability right now, not next month.
But it doesn't stop there. The system is actually proactive. It helps you out by generating automated expiry alerts. This means you get a heads up well in advance, giving you plenty of time to manage your stock and prevent any losses. Absolutely nothing gets missed.
So when you put this all together, what does it actually mean for your pharmacy? Well, it means a complete, fundamental transformation in the way you operate your business.
The results are just so clear. You get speed, which means you can make smarter decisions faster. You get consistency with a standard workflow that your whole team can follow. You get accountability because every operation is clearly tracked. And maybe the most important thing of all, you gain decision confidence because your choices are finally backed by solid, real-time data you can trust.
At the end of the day, Kitusawa is so much more than a tool. It's a professional system for your business. It's designed to be usable from day one, super easy to train your staff on, and it's built to scale right alongside you as your business grows.
And that brings us right back to the beginning, doesn't it? That journey from chaos to control is absolutely possible. So the only real question left is, are you ready to take control?